Hello, I'm going to do the Virgo weekly energy for the 23rd to the 29th. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Virgo, we have a 5 of crystals, so 5 of pentacles. We have the karma card, we have, which is the judgment. We have the transition, which that is the death card. We have ascension, a lot of major cards coming in here. That is the world. We have the adept of orbs, so that is the knight of swords. We have the 9 of flames, 9 of wands. We have the 2 of cups. We have guidance. Wow, lots of major cards here for you, Virgo. Strong message coming through for you. So we have guidance, and that is the Hierophant. So that is about a very committed relationship. And then the 8 of orbs, and that is the 8 of swords. This is interesting. It's like she has all of these orbs and she's in the dark and the moon is shining through, but these vines are growing up, almost entangling her. All right. And then we have this 5 of crystals where she's feeling out in the cold. And the crystals are all kind of smashed on the ground and broken. I almost feel like you're feeling maybe trapped in a relationship, or you're feeling sad, or you're feeling alone. It might be some sort of relationship that you've been in for a long time, but you're feeling alone. Even though you're in a relationship, you're feeling alone within the relationship. And we have this transition where it's almost like she's leaving this and going into that. And then this person is sitting here, and then they have this orb, and then they have in this orb, it's almost like they're dreaming about becoming a knight. It's like they're kind of in plain clothes here, but inside the orb is that knight. I feel like you want something more from the relationship, or you want things to change in the relationship, or you want to move on from a relationship because you're feeling trapped in this relationship. It's something, I feel like it's a relationship that has been there for a long time. Or it could just be that you're in a relationship that you're wanting more, and it's not, you kind of had higher expectations for this relationship, but it's not what you expected. It's not how you were imagining it. It's not turning out the way that you wanted it to. Let's see. We have the Hierophant again. This one says guidance. Kind of looking for those answers within to find what it is. I feel like you're sort of struggling. It's like, do I stay in this or do I move on? Do I put work into this or do I move on for this? I feel like you're feeling almost like you're feeling trapped within that, where, feeling trapped. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords again. So you've got the Eight of Swords again. Judgment is an awakening. It's a renewal. It's a revival. I just feel like you're feeling held back. You're feeling restrained. You're feeling alone. You're feeling disconnected. You want more from this relationship, or maybe it's you want more from life in general. You're just feeling sort of like you're in that hamster wheel of life and things aren't changing, things aren't moving. Maybe you're looking for a relationship, like you want that connection. Maybe you're single, maybe you've just been focusing on work and you haven't really had time for a relationship. I just feel like you're wanting more than what you have right now, like you're not happy with where you are right now. And I feel this one is about leaving behind those things that aren't working for you and moving forward and making those changes that you need to make, whatever those changes may be. Maybe it is, making some, if you're in a relationship where you're not feeling connected, maybe it's about making that effort in that relationship to have that couples time, to have that date night, to have that alone time together where the two of you can connect. If it's you're putting a lot of work and energy into work, but it's just not satisfying you, maybe trying to find, that time to do those things that do make you happy. Like what makes you happy? What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel, if there's something you've been dreaming about doing, like what is that you can do? I feel like you've been holding back on, because I feel like you've been holding back on those things that you like to do. You've kind of been putting your needs on the back burner and putting others first. And I feel like now it's time for you to focus on that, for you to take these vines that are entangling you and to break free from those and break free from those swords and finding that fire and that passion that gets you to be motivated again, okay? Finding that strength, being strong, making those choices. This is the infinity sign, which represents individual empowerment, empowering yourself, making those choices that are right for you, that make you happy. Because when you're happy, the people around you become happy. Like they become more positive, like the energy feels lifted, the energy feels lighter. Because I feel like that's sort of the energy that you're in right now is this Ten of Swords. You're just exhausted. You're tired. You're over it. You're like, I can't do it anymore. I just don't want to do anything anymore. Like I feel like your energy is really cold and dark and low and, held down. But, you want to lift yourself up from that. And you have to think, what are those things that I can do to lift myself up from that? What are those things that I like to do? How can I recharge? Recharging your batteries. Yes, the Princess of Pentacles, which represents positive changes, good things coming in. Making those changes, seeing that sun come above the horizon and all these beautiful flowers and all this beautiful energy coming in. So I feel like this is sort of this week where you really think about things and those changes that you can make. I feel like you've sort of felt like this Ten of Swords for a while. Tens are completion, so it's coming to an end. This is coming to an end. You just have to be in that mindset of having it come to an end, okay? We've got the Six of Wands, which is success and victory and feeling happy and, raising that wand up and saying, yes, I can do it. And maybe there's, people around you that can support you to help lift you up, to help you get through this. And then again, we have the Magician. Do we have the Magician? No. but we have the Magician here, and that is about, again, we have the infinity sign, which represents individual empowerment. It also represents everlasting love. And it's about, he's reading that book and he's trying to figure out, what can I do to make this work? What can I do? What ingredients, what formula, what are those things that I need to do to make this, magic happen, to make this, potion work, whatever that is. And I feel like that's what you're doing this week, is finding those tweaks, those changes, those things that you can do to help you to reach this bubble with this knight on the inside, to reach these dreams, to reach these, things that you've been wanting to do that you haven't been able to get to yet. And to find that fire and that passion, and to melt this ice, to untangle those vines. Let's see. Sometimes we just need to take that time to sort things out. To figure out, okay, where do I go from here? What changes do I need to make, because I'm not happy right now? All right, so let's close out with a fortune reading card. All right, we have love. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. And I feel like that also has to do with about loving yourself and making those choices that are good for you. And that's where it all starts, is loving yourself and making those good choices. And then that makes the people around you happy, and that makes things more positive and brighter, and pushes you in that direction, and moves you forward in a positive direction in all areas of your life, whatever that may be. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.